So, since we can laugh about it now, everything that happened, what do you guys think, and what kind of crap were you talking when I announced my departure from KoRn, and I was all over the media looking like Jesus?
Wow. I thought you lost your fucking mind. This motherfucker did too much speed. I was thinking, oh, you know what I was thinking? This motherfucker turned into Schnock.
Oh, Schnock.
Yeah. Schnock was this guy that owned our rehearsal studio, and he thought he was Jesus. He really believed.
I don't remember.
He was just so whacked out on meth.
He was so whacked out on meth. He got in a motorcycle accident. He lost like a fourth of his brain. They had to take out.
Yeah.
And then I remember me and Munky would stay the night there with him, and he'd be like beating on this poor retarded guy with his
Dude, it was just a scary time.
Dude. And
so we
like,
saw
Jesus Christ and all this.
We thought we saw some of the characteristics in that whole transformation, and we're like,
oh God, he
went
did
like
so much meth that he thinks
complete
he's Jesus. Because a lot of people that do that, they get a Jesus complex. So I was like, man, I hope he comes out of it.
So now I'm back down to earth, right?
Well, yeah, you're normal.
Yeah,
though.
it's totally
good.
It's all you're still your head, dude.
So you guys mentioned before that you were nervous. I've heard you say this before, that you're nervous after I left about the writing and everything. So at what point during the recording of See You on the Other Side did you feel really positive and confident KoRn would be fine? You know what I mean? Like when the songs came and you're like, dude, we're going to do this. It's going to be fine.
I think there was a song that it actually didn't make the record. It was a B-side called, was that Fast Riff song?
You love her. Is that one?
Is it Liar?
Yeah, Liar.
God. Yeah, Liar.
I love that song.
That song, once that song kind of came together, and also Coming Undone, that was a really challenging riff for me to kind of, because the producer brought in the We Will Rock You beat, basically, and said, here you go, Monk, write to that. And that I came up with that riff, and he helped me kind of develop it, and that kind of felt like we had that anthem feel. It was like, it kind of felt like the heavy lifting part was over. You know?
So going off of that, jumps into this question. When the album came out and you saw the huge success and the attention it got, did you start to enjoy like being the only guitar player? Was it like, oh, this is kind of cool?
Believe me, the whole time you were gone, I really didn't feel comfortable with all the duties.
Even when it started?
No, it was just like I had always wished that you were there to kind of help contribute to all those songs. So it was but there were moments where I was like, I felt, like I could pat myself on the back and have some relief that, Jonathan was there helping with the songwriting and like, dude, you're killing it, after a day of hard work of tracking guitars. And that felt really good. But, I had those days where it was really challenging.
Well, I had those thoughts too, because like when I was telling you yesterday, when I saw Coming Undone come on MTV, I was like, ow. Because it was like the coolest, I heard that song, it was the coolest video, the coolest song, and I was like, dang, they don't need me. They're doing so good, so whatever. Okay, next question is for, was the Entitled record, was it easier to record since you did so well with See You on the Other Side?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I had like a sense of confidence with walking into that record, and also working with Atticus, because I'm a Nine Inch Nails fan. And
we were excited because we were working with, we had Terry Bozzio come in.
Oh yeah,
playing drums.
Drummer, right?
He's my favorite drummer. His drum set's the size of this room.
Yeah,
it was the first time we jammed with someone else other than David, and we were just all blown. We were just like,
that guy could play anything.
Anything. And that's kind of like a proggy record, the ones with him, because the way he plays, it just...
The feel of it doesn't have like a 4/4 feel. It has, it's like there's a lot of 3/4 feel, and then some experimenting with time signatures and stuff we hadn't done before. And yeah, there was a sense of like, okay, we kind of found our niche again for a minute.
So you found the niche, and all these albums were doing good and everything, and the shows were good. So at what point did you start thinking about me being back, or was it the whole time you were just like, oh, that'd be cool if he was here?
It kind of came and went, because like sometimes I was like, man, I miss him. And John, there was something in the press about you saying something, and he said something, and it would go back and forth. And then there was a time when I was like angry and mad and then sad. It was just like it was different for each guy. Yeah, there was different times like, oh, I miss him, and then
I was just pissed.
You're pissed. No, sorry. I'm sorry.
I was pissed, and then I was just, man.
And then some days you would
Miss you,
be
punk.
understanding and
Oh,
be like,
totally,
oh
yeah.
man, he needed to do
He
what
needed to do it. I would just, I
And
could
then
do
the
all
next
kinds
day
of
you'd be
emotions.
like, fuck him.
Yeah. So
I
even
was back and
musically though,
forth.
like I was growing when I was separate from you guys. I was growing musically. So then this, this new record came around, and I was like, just like you grew when you were writing, like
Yeah.
working on guitar stuff. I was growing musically, and so now we're back together, and we all, stronger musically. So
Yeah.
So back shift to this new album. What's the best part of writing the Paradigm Shift? Like, what do you guys enjoy the most? You.
Okay.
The guitars, or
I really liked being in going to rehearsal studio and writing every day. We had so much fun, and then when Jonathan started to come around and started to participate, see him start to enjoy the process too. That was the most fun. Like, we felt like a band again, and it had been 10 years since I had that feeling.
Yeah, my favorite part was when we were doing the guitars, because John was hanging out. He'd get to come out and he'd come with his kids and hear what we did and get excited. And so,
awesome.
Do you even remember what your favorite part is? Because it was kind of foggy to you.
It's all foggy to me, but I mean, I think my favorite part was watching you guys when I heard the songs the first time, and seeing you guys sitting there as a band. The one day I come in because I could walk that day.
Oh yeah.
And I really enjoyed because it was the first time with Ray that we actually wrote as a band, other than KoRn 3, but seeing everybody working and seeing Reggie happy and Munky happy.
Oh yeah.
And then actually when I was listening to one of the songs and I had that idea for remember the drum beat on Paranoid and Aroused, I could get up and go, hey, I got this idea, Ray, and actually getting to go over there and like play a drum part, and he was like, that's badass, and it was like everything was so positive and so different from times before. That just really stuck out in my head. And then once all that stuff was recorded, I got really excited because I moved into the studio and I was waiting for you guys to get done with guitars and all this stuff, and then hearing that done, and then the whole process, everything was just so much better.
Totally.
From what I can remember, it was awesome.
And the best, like one of the big parts is the guitar stuff on the album. So, like, what's your favorite guitar moment on the album, if you had to choose one?
I love that guitar riff from Victimized. That drum beat, and it's just super. It's
No.
Yeah,
That one?
Yeah, that riff is just so
You came up with that drum
banging, and
beat,
then
didn't you, with
there's
Ray?
that.
Yeah, that's a drum step song. It's
Right.
relative to the BPM, so I said right at the
It was like
BPM.
170 or something.
Yeah, it was 173, I think. And he started doing. I was trying to show him how to do the beat. I let him listen to some stuff, and it just seemed so good because most of our stuff's slow. This stuff was just pumping, and I don't know. It was something about it was so cool. Just that riff was banging. Just
Is that your
everything.
favorite guitar moment too on that record? On our new record?
I'm trying to think. My favorite is Paranoid and Aroused.
Yeah, me too. I was just gonna say that because it's
my
actually
favorite.
Munky's riff that. It's just like
so-
Well,
Reminds
see,
me of
when
funk.
I came up with the riff,
It's so
oh,
bad.
that's like those weird minor chords all
Yeah.
chopped up.
Yeah.
But the opening riff is.
And then the
Yeah, that was him because he took my riff and then put the whammy pedal on it and made it way better.
No, we both worked on it that day. Like the guitar, going in to do the guitar overdubs and everything is like putting the icing on the cake, and so that's my favorite guitar moment too. But we're gonna let the fans listen to a little bit of Love and Meth. So, what's your favorite section of the song?
My favorite section is where the vocals get distorted, and it's like a pre-chorus, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Because there's just like a rawness and a you can feel the angst. Yeah. Set me on fire. That shit is awesome.
What about
I love
yours?
it.
I love the chorus.
Yes,
Yeah.
the chorus
It's
is
super
so
melody.
epic.
Yeah, I like that
I
chorus
have to
a lot.
agree with you. The chorus is just crazy. So, all right, out of here. KoRn's out of here from London.